daylight savings time. My
What the
puppy
heck?
is mad at you. She knows what time it is. Why can't we get this straight?
Exactly. And we all voted to eliminate
Everybody
daylight savings time.
We all voted in 1957 to end it. And we're in 2023
Yeah.
and they still can't figure it out.
Yeah. And I saw.
And they want to fight wars and pave roads,
I
but they
know.
can't figure out time.
No, no one should be elected. I mean, every
Yes.
person who wants to be elected should be on a platform of eliminating daylight savings.
Just that.
Yeah.
Can we get one thing that we all agree on? So
That's right.
yeah,
That will unite our country for the first time.
That's right. Every puppy that's looking at an owner right now going, it's I don't care what your clock says.
Right.
Yeah. So stop it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
Stop it.
it's pretty crazy, but yeah, now it's an hour later for Mom. It's only 2 hours difference to Hawaii, so that's nice.
It's not.
I know.
Yeah.
But I did see, it was kind of funny. I saw on the news the other night, the weather guy was talking about, when it's going to be winter solstice, December 21st or something like that it'll be dark at 4:20 p.m., but then it'll start getting lighter.
1 minute a day.
It's like 4:20. That's ridiculous.
It is. Yeah. 4:20.
Yeah.
Yeah. People have heard this. I've said this now going back to when I was in high school. How's that sound? Where I said, especially here in the state of Washington, you pick the solstice and you see what time the sun sets, and then you make that 7 o'clock at night. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So that you have daylight, because you only have 6.5 to 8 hours of daylight in our state. Okay. That time of year.
Yeah.
Okay. Just like on the summer solstice, you've got 6.5 to 8 hours of dusk and dark. And so that's fine with me. I'll take night. Night needs to stop or start after you get home for all you people that work and get off at 4 or 5 or 6 o'clock and, sports at school and all that kind of stuff. Vote for me. Okay. I'm not running, but vote.
I know, but I will say this.
Yes.
I do like when it's still light out at 9:30 or 10 o'clock in August.
The summertime. I love that.
That is the best.
Yeah. To me, that's, and if we did it my way, the sun would set after midnight. Okay.
Oh, we might as well go to Alaska.
Well, again, okay,
Yeah.
sure. But for those of us who golf, fish, and do all these things outdoors, perfect,
Yeah.
And you would have morning darkness until about 6:30 in the morning.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Who needs to get up before then?
Nobody does.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
And so you have dark in the summertime until about 6:30 in the morning, and then light till midnight.
I love it.
All in favor?
Vote
Say
for Chris
aye.
Larson.
I voted. See, look at that. And Coco Bear wanted me to wear this and point at you elected officials who we voted out
That's exactly
in this
right.
election because you can't get daylight saving time.
Yeah. Are any of the people who are on the ballot right now actually decision makers on
No.
daylight saving
No,
time?
not one. For all the school board people and the city council people, I do apologize, but Coco's, she can bite, so I gotta represent my pup.
Well, she appreciates you.
Yeah,
I
sure.
appreciate you too.
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? We got some other stuff to talk about. Some
We got lots.
shows coming up, but we do have a guest today, and I know she's got a lot of stuff to do. So
let's get her on quickly.
Let's get her in here.
Put her on there. She's so cool. She's one of those people that does way too many things. And does them well. She knows how to run an event. And I will play well with her anytime, any place, everywhere. Anything that she has going on, and she has something pretty cool going on. What she got going on?
Yeah. So Maren Scoble, thank you for being here.
Hey, Maren.
Hi.
Woo-hoo.
So Maren and I are on the fair board together.
Yes, you guys are pretty fair.
And so both of us. Yep. But Maren also does lots of other things. She's involved with Behind the Badge.
Which is
pretty actively
one of the most amazing things that happens in our world that she's involved in. I'm forever in awe of that
Yeah.
program.
Well, that's not what we're here to talk about, but tell us a little bit about Behind the Badge before we get to what we're here to talk about.
Yes.
Behind the Badge is an organization that supports law enforcement officers and their families in Washington State. And they come and they help the family as well as the agency when there's a line of duty death. So I work with Behind the Badge in a couple ways. I'm on their committee for their family networking conference, which is actually happening this weekend that I'm heading to, as well as on the line of duty death team, which I help whenever when there's an unfortunate death in the law enforcement, I am deployed basically to a location and help in planning that service for that family and that agency. So it's a pretty big honor to be able to be a part of this group.
Well, and unfortunately, you've had to do that here in Kitsap a couple of times, and so we've been to those, and so thank you for your service for that.
Thank you so much for what you do.
Yeah. So one of the other things we're here to talk about is Farm Days, which is another incredible organization and group. And it's been around for a long time under a slightly different name. So tell us where Farm Days kind of got its start and what it's doing. What is Farm Days?
Yeah. So Farm Days is a 2-day event that is based around farm activities for kids with special needs. And it actually has been going for over 50 years in Kitsap County. It was started by the Corey family, and it used to be known as Corey's Day on the Farm, which many people are very familiar with that in Kitsap County. And it started with their son, Danny, who had special needs, and the Coreys decided to take some animals. They had a litter of puppies that had come. And so they took them to Danny's school, and Nick and Coletta saw how many kids really enjoyed their interaction and getting to do that. And so they kind of came up with this idea of starting to invite Danny's class to their farm and letting these kids experience farm animals. And eventually it grew every year that they eventually moved it out to the Kitsap County Fairgrounds and eventually had to make it 2 days. So I actually got involved with my partner in like the end of 2018 or so, Sherry Hart. She is the co-organizer with me, and she participated for years with it growing up with her horses and stuff. So her and I are the two that plan and mainly organize it, but we have a big team of people that really help us. So
that's cool. Well, and I went to the Farm Days Facebook page, and I stole a couple photos. So this is just really cool. So kids who may not otherwise get an opportunity to experience horses, livestock, whatever, get to come and look at the smile on that face. Isn't that cute?
That's the best.
That is so cute.
That says it all, doesn't it?
Yep. And there, and just a great opportunity. What time of year is this, Marin, when this happens?
Yeah, so we have it in May. This next year in 2024 will be May 20th and 21st. So it's a Monday and Tuesday. Since we put this out to the school, we mainly pull from the schools, but we do include some, kids that aren't always involved with schools. And sometimes their class isn't titled to be special needs in the way that allows them to participate. So we
Sure.
open our doors and we let them participate. But they mainly come while they're in school. The schools pack up their kids and bring them by bus out to the fairgrounds, and they come and check in. They get their t-shirt, they get their hat, they get their scarf. There's a photo area for them to, take a picture to commemorate the day. They go out, they participate in the tractor rides or the horse rides, the Pet Me Farm. We've got Home Depot who comes in and does a craft for them. We have the master gardeners who do a little gardening activity. We had the fire department come out, the sheriff's office, just a ton of different groups that come out and participate. We run with about 100 volunteers a day between providing lunch and all the activities that we do. So it's just a really great community event, and kids just love it that come, as well as their families that come and participate.
And it's, I don't know if you said this, it's 2,000 people.
Yeah, so it's like 1,100 special needs kids over the 2 days. And then over the 2 days, including teachers, parents, and the siblings that come with them, we service and kind of host about 2,800 people for the 2 days.
Wow.
That's incredible.
That is just so amazing to touch that many hearts in such an amazing way.
Absolutely.
And it's the gentleness of the animals that just makes them feel safe. And there's just something about that bonding experience they have. I've, throughout the years have volunteered with Corey's Day in the Wayback Machine. And I just am so, it just is, if you're a volunteer, you get so much out of this week of events and stuff that it just is amazing.
Yeah. Well, Sherry and I took over this event, and our first year of putting it together was 2019. And then, of course, COVID hit, so we had to shut it down. So this last year, 2023, was our first year of bringing it back. And I'll tell you that neither Sherry nor I could put this together without all of the volunteers that are part of our, our event team. We have people that head up the different areas with our Pet Me Farm and everything, and our horse area, because you've got people bringing horses that, their own horses, as well as the setup and getting kids on and off. There's so much coordination that you just would not imagine without having these volunteers. We just could not do it at all. Even the kitchen help. I mean, everyone, to our hot dog cookers. I mean, everyone.
And just saying the word when you have a puppy, anything, and to get puppies I mean, that's just, I watch the Puppy Bowl every year. I have a separate TV that shows that throughout the Super Bowl, just because it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We get some great animals too, like in the Pet Me Farm. And I wanted to say they have a ton of kids in these or a ton of animals that they get to check out. But also what Pat, that coordinates our Pet Me Farm, she also brings stuffed animals and books. So these kids get to take that stuff home too. So there's just so much good stuff going on during those 2 days. It's just hard to capture it all.
So, doing all of that, serving that many people, having that many people experience, and then, like you said, you got t-shirts, you got hats, you got food, you got whatever. So that has to be an expensive proposition.
Yeah. So we're very fortunate that, even the rental of the facilities. So the commissioners are very gracious, and, they donate the fairgrounds to us for the days that we're there. But we've got a ton of different businesses that come in and either provide financial support, or they donate the hot dogs or whatever we need to make the lunches and stuff. But there are a lot of expenses, t-shirts, hats, scarves. We've had a lot of requests for items for their siblings, which we haven't provided before because we're just still trying to build stuff. So we hope to, in the future, be able to provide some items for those siblings to enjoy too. But there are a lot of expenses, even to the hay, and stuff, or a straw that we use. We've got the Olympic photo group comes in. They took over last year and they did all the photography. They donated their time. So we get a lot of donations, but we still there are still items that we cannot get donated that we do need funds to cover.
Awesome.
And so anyone can sponsor and get, their logo on something, but also anybody can, make a contribution. So, and all your contributions run through the Kitsap Community Foundation. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. We partnered with the Kitsap Community Foundation, which gives us our 501c3 status. So we are they're our fiscal sponsor. So anyone that wants to make a donation, they can either go to their website and use the link. I've also posted on our Facebook page, but they can click and just do an online donation, or they can write a check to Kitsap Community Foundation, and then on the memo line, put Farm Days, and that will go directly to our funds.
That's awesome. That is awesome. What an amazing what an amazing thing that you're involved in.
It is.
Every time I talk to you, you're involved in just the most amazing things, Maren. I love you so much, man.
Thank you. You're good.
That's cool. Well, and you're putting out right now, and it'll be on your Facebook page, and I'll put a link to that. Okay. And you can't just search Farm Days Kitsap County. So look for the link. Yeah. And I'll put that here. And so, but you're looking for sponsors. And so it's a great opportunity before everybody finishes their annual budget. Yeah. To look at and include farm days for the future. So are there some very specific things that you need as far as sponsors?
Well, we do have a lot of our food stuff. I mean, have been pretty consistent, but you never know. I mean, we are, mainly the funds that we need to cover the shirts. I think last year, just purchasing shirts alone for the 1,100 kids, I think it was over $8,000 and stuff. Sure. So, I mean, $9,000 just for shirts alone for those that are attendees. And so, there's just so many extra costs with things. So we're always, supplies we need to cover for kitchen stuff. So any more of the stuff we need right now is just the financial support for helping us run the event.
So from $100 to $10,000, you can make an absolute difference for this kids. Organization
and these kids.
And did you see this? I'm going to go back here. Did you see the smile on this kid's face? And then look at that T-shirt. Oh my goodness!
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah.
And it's the hat with the badge. Are you kidding me?
And that's something that's carried over from Corey's days. They did this, so we didn't change very much at all. We tweaked some of their processes, but we kept this very original to what they did, and just to try to keep the history there, because it is such a great history that we really want to honor the Corey family by keeping this event going in the way that we're doing.
Well, keep us informed, keep us in the loop, and let's do another one of these as we get closer and that type of stuff. So
and that link, I already posted it, Jamie. If you go to our Farm Days Facebook page, you will see that I posted the donation link as well as the video that was made for us this year, just so people can kind of get a glimpse and experience what Farm Days is all about for these kids that attend.
Awesome.
Well, it's really cool. And if you've been around here for any amount of time, you've surely heard about Corey's Day at the Farm. Mm-hmm. And it's just been such a special part of Kitsap for such a long time. So keep up the great work. And if anybody, I just posted your group again I posted the link. So go there, send a message to Maren. If you can't get a hold of Maren, feel free to reach out to Chris or me. Yep. And we're happy to connect you. We've got Maren's number.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Real quick too is, besides the donations that we are collecting now to help us get our event going come the beginning of the year, we also will be looking for volunteers. We always can use volunteers. So Sherry heads up all the volunteers. And so on our Facebook page, we'll start posting in February, March about collecting names, and also on our website, people can register there by going and saying, get involved and stuff too. So that's another option. But we're definitely will be, whether it's a group or an individual or even like a business that wants to come. I mean, we can always find stuff for people to do to help out.
Yeah, I can't even think of the myriad of different things that people could do. Absolutely. Throughout setting up, breaking down, and making sure it's safe for all the kids and all that kind of stuff. So let's get involved. This is for those of you who keep saying to Jamie and I, what can I do?
Sure.
Here's an amazing thing right here, and get yourself out of your house and help out. And I'll guarantee you that at the end of the weekend, you're going to feel way better about yourself and moving forward in our community than you ever have. So, get involved.
And what could be more fun than walking a kid around on a pony?
Oh my God! Yes, and you're
going to be doing that, aren't you?
I'm going to be in the middle of the puppies. Are you kidding me? I am puppy dude. I am a puppy dude. So Yeah.
Well, Marin, yeah, and if anybody's interested and it's on your radar right now, just go to the farm days and send a direct message
Yes.
to Marin and Sherry so you can get it off. I know how this goes. I got to get it off my plate right now. Put it on. Marin's got nothing better to do. Just put it on
Marin's got
plate.
plenty of time.
And a full-time job and a full-time husband. And,
the real world.
All those things. Anything else, Marin, that you want to tell us?
I don't think so. We just we just always love people getting involved and just checking out our Facebook page and finding out about the event. Like I said, definitely take a look at the video that I posted and shared. It is an incredible, and of course that was a donation by a friend of ours that has a business that she does, videos and stuff. So it's just amazing. All of the people that come together for this 2-day event. When you start reading the comments afterwards, the families, the teachers, the parents, just nobody can ever say enough about how enjoyable their family or their child had a day when they came out and visited, farm days. So
that's awesome.
It's definitely a great event. And we just look forward to keep working and building it. Now coming out of COVID and going back to somewhat normal,
Sure.
just looking forward to find ways how we can, provide this to the special needs community and grow it in different ways.
Awesome.
Well, we sure appreciate everything that you do and for the community and for us.
And for us, yeah.
You saved my bacon at the fair.
And made my bacon at the fair.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, I will play well with you, Marin, because you're just amazing. And I want to live in a place that has amazing people like you doing things like this. So God bless you, Marin.
You're pretty cool too. So
yeah, it's fun to play well with each other, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stupid fun.
All right. Well, let us know if you need anything. And if you've got any other information, feel free to just, post it on our page anytime.
Yeah.
And when you find out that you need something more, let us know.
We're in.
If somebody's interested in partnering or sponsoring, if you don't want to reach out to Marin, reach out to us, send us a message and we'll connect you.
And let's get her done. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks for playing.
Thanks, Marin.
Bye.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Don't you just feel good right now?
Absolutely.
I mean, just listening to that and how many people it touches in our community and the
2,000 people in 2 days.
And some of the most at-risk people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That need to feel safe, need to feel loved, need to feel important, and to be able to reach into their hearts and find a level of capacity and humanity. It's the best of what goes on here in our backyard. And I just, let's all lean in and help out Team Farm Day and help out Marin and stuff. So.
Absolutely. Well, I think it's amazing. And while we were talking, Tommy DeBoard commented here that he's doing a special event for special needs kids, Tommy's Story Hour. And so, take a look at that. He's doing that on November 11th.
Veterans Day.
Yeah, that's this coming Saturday.
That's coming up.
Hard to believe. So, Tommy, thank you for what you do for our community.
Thank you, Tommy.
And
we'll put that out there.
Yeah, so he's got a message here on the Doing Good in Kitsap page, and so
good. Anybody
with a disability or non-disability is welcome. Tommy's Story Hour. So, thank you for doing that,
excellent.
Tommy. So
excellent,
cool stuff. Yeah. So, and always great stuff to do. Yesterday, I went out and
you were out.
I know, right? I was out all day delivering gift baskets to our law enforcement officers because who doesn't need snacks as a save the date reminder that the Shop with a Cop shopping is coming up.
Yes, and we
December
want every
2nd.
Single one of them to help out. So good for you to do that.
Yeah. Well, Sydney Clarkson, kudos to her because she put the baskets together.
Thank you, Sydney.
All I did was put the save the date cards in them and took them to Suquamish PD and Port Gamble PD and
love it.
Paulsboro PD and Bainbridge PD and
love it.
And then I dumped a bunch off with Wilsap.
Oh, well, yeah, I said,
Actually,
yeah, push it. Good for you.
actually, I dropped them off with Marin to
Okay.
put on Wilson's desk.
Okay, that's
So
yeah, that's how that
yeah,
works. I'll
you
take
know,
that.
I got to delegate something.
At some point, there's
So
only one Jamie. There's
yeah,
130 cops that we need to touch. So
I will tell you, I got to admit to a little thievery because I was out all day. I had my appointments first thing in the morning, and then I didn't eat anything all day.
Nice.
And so Sydney did such a great job with these baskets.
Uh-oh.
You know those Hostess cupcakes that have like chocolate with a white squiggly line on the top?
Oh yeah.
I ate one.
So you ate Will Sapp's. Okay.
Maybe.
How's that?
Yeah.
So if you're gonna thieve, it's got to be from a friend.
It's got to be specific.
Yeah. So she ate yours, Will Sapp, and
yeah.
yeah.
So if you see a Hostess cupcake in there, Will Sapp, that's not yours.
Yeah.
I already took yours.
Yeah. And you saved Jamie's life. So
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was hungry.
I bet.
So,
well, that's a lot of moving around without going through one drive-through window.
no drive-throughs.
Yeah.
I had a Hostess cupcake.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
who needs a drive-through when you have a Hostess cupcake?
Yeah, you've got sustenance, and I'll take sustenance all day long.
That's right. A little extra sugar.
Yeah.
Who doesn't need that?
Oh, I love them.
Hey, you got today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. So is that comedy night?
Tomorrow we're at McCormick Woods with Tyler Boa, and he's doing a special small show for me. He's the kid that last year he sold out the Admiral Theater. So
nice.
So he's going to do a small show for me because he's doing a corporate event earlier that day, and so it just works out. So so if you want to see somebody that's usually used to about an 80-foot stage at McCormick Woods, come on out and join me. And then Thursday, for my friends who are veterans and cops and military, hopefully you clicked on the link at the Clearwater and you're coming out to the Washington Barbecue Association feed with live music. We're sitting people twice that day out at the Clearwater.
Cool.
And then Saturday.
And it's free.
Yeah. If you're a veteran, it's free, flat out free. Live concert, Washington Barbecue Association, phenomenal food. And then Saturday at the Kitsap Pavilion is one of the best veterans events that happens across America. And that's open to the public starting at 9:30. Speakers start at 11. And then our buddy, Crazy Eric, Daryl Erickson, he feeds everybody. He feeds all our veterans for free.
Wow.
And he's done that forever. And there'll be a cake and all sorts of stuff. There'll be Navy League people there and Marine Corps League people. And a bunch of our military leaders will be there. And there'll be some retired military vehicles there that are so cool to bring your kids to climb on, and a deuce and a half and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's some pretty cool stuff. So
that's Saturday at the fairgrounds.
Saturday at the pavilion. Yeah.
Very cool.
So you'll see me there for that as well.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? This is an incredible town for celebrating our military and our veterans. And so, we're so grateful for the service that you provide to us and our country. So, the least we could do is figure out a way to say thank you and provide hamburgers and cake. And
it's just something just as easy as that. And this is a great weekend to lean into those family members, those relatives, those next door neighbors that are serving in our military, and go up and thank them. Because if you change the channel from the Cartoon Network and see some of the real stuff that's going on out there, let's really raise up our military people and keep them close to our heart right now, because they don't know what our leaders are going to get themselves into, and but they're protecting and serving us. So bless them, and let's take care of them.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, and there's so many, and all, just one thank you goes a long way. Yep.
So, if you have somebody that, that's a veteran and they can't make a couple of these events, heck, why don't you as easy as making a hot pocket. I'd take that if I was,
or a Hostess cupcake
or a
with
Hostess
the chocolate on
cupcake
top.
and stuff like that. Whatever's
Yeah.
left in the Halloween candy and all that kind of stuff. So let's honor a vet. Do little things like make sure you voted today. And
right. Yes.
I'm going to try and make my buddy Steve Gardner a little upset because I wrote in all sorts of people that so my ballot's going to get kicked out, and they're going to have to verify that they're real human beings and stuff like that. So, but I've voted a few people out. So,
well, Steve just commented and asked if we voted. He said that's one way to honor a vet today, and you're right. Yeah,
I got mine right there. It's Steve Gardner.
So so let's talk about this.
Let's talk about
where
this.
did you get the sticker? Because
on my ballot.
On your ballot.
On the ballot. If you just opened up in those 7 pages, they had extra in there.
Yeah, right.
It's too many pages, Steve.
Yeah.
And how to do it, which you don't vote on that one. You vote on the one that you get the vote on. And then one of them that tells you how, if you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong. That's where the sticker was. It was on the one if you're doing it wrong.
Right. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did I explain that clearly enough for you there, Steve Gardner?
Yeah, very important. All right, good. Well, I'm impressed by your tag. I missed mine completely.
I made sure that I voted as soon as I got the ballot and sent it in, and I wrote in pretty Walt Washington used to call me to his office, Steve, in the back in the day, because he knew it was me, because I'd put a note in there and say, "Hey, Walt," and stuff like that. But
that's funny.
Yeah, I don't let anybody run unopposed.
Good. Do you write in Mickey Mouse, or do you write in actual people?
No, I put in people from the community.
Oh, nice.
That I think would be amazing, and also surprised.
You didn't put me on the ballot for anything, did you?
Yeah, you're in the county, so you're not in the city, so I couldn't add you to anything.
That's good. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. I don't work there, so I don't live in the city. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
You
So
made it. Yeah.
Scott Jensen says that Paulsbo is having their first ever Veterans Day parade, and Mike Perry, who is his barber, is very active in that. So way to go, Paulsbo.
I think Scott's barber got a little close this time.
He's looking pretty trim there, isn't he?
Is he going to be in the parade? Are you a grand marshal, Scott? Let's bring the haircut in now that we've talked about it.
He's got more hair on his face and his chin than he does on top of his head right now.
Yeah, just kind of lean in.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that sexy man right there. Goodness sakes.
And his eyebrows.
Yeah. That's the most important one.
I know.
Ears and
those?
Eyebrows, man.
Yeah.
Places we didn't know we grew.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yep. Absolutely. So Tommy, thanks for sending us the information on your place, and for anybody who can see that. And in the future, let's talk and have you on the show.
Have you on the show.
And Corey's Day at the Farm was instrumental in getting you started, as well as Farm Days. So you know what? There are so many incredible events, and we talk about this all the time.
Yes.
Places, organizations that are doing great things for the community. And you know what? Somebody asked me the other day, and you know what my answer was? What? I'm going to ask Chris. Because they were asking me about where to go feed people on Thanksgiving.
Okay, so that's the easiest one in the world, and it's the Salvation Army. Is the week of, you want to get this stuff to them early and often, and that kind of stuff. So that's where you want to do it there. So
bring food, but you can also take it to ShareNet or Fishline or whatever.
Yeah.
But what if you want to go serve people?
Yeah, there is not that in the community.
Okay.
Yeah, there used to be a few of them, but pre-COVID and all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
So many rules.
Yeah. 32 years. The outreach dinner was put on by somebody that you're sitting pretty close to, an Olympic high school, and 100 at-risk kids every year. So
wow.
But the district does not want to be involved in that, and so
Got it.
And yeah.
Well, if somebody out there watching
Mhm.
wants to begin a process of helping to feed people, maybe there's an opportunity.
There
Mhm.
is
Kitsap.
such a need.
Mhm.
And you know, I've been bouncing this around with a few of our Rotary groups slash, the people that are getting backpacks to kids and the schools and stuff. And um, it, I'm hoping by this time next year, something that you're talking about will be just a commonplace thing in our community,
Mhm.
where just as there are the Christmas angels,
Yeah.
on the and you sponsor a family,
Mhm.
that needs to happen at Thanksgiving as well. And I think our community is big enough to do that. And so hopefully, you know what? Yeah, this is something that if you think about it, let's make it happen. So and I'd like to see that happen, and it's being discussed right now. So
Good.
yeah.
Well, there are a lot of,
Yeah.
for like we've talked about numerous times,
Yeah.
everything right now is expensive.
Everything.
Is expensive. Although bacon at Costco did just come down $2 for 4 pounds. I know.
I bought 2.
I didn't buy any because
2
I
slices.
overstocked. Yeah. So, but no, I
Yeah.
mean, no joke about it. Everything is expensive
Yeah.
right now, and food is expensive. And so, let's find
Yeah, I went
opportunities
to the
to help
movies the
people.
other night, and some people were wondering what I was doing, just standing in the lobby, and I was waiting for credit approval so I could afford the big corn. And
Did
that's
you go
funny.
to see Taylor Swift? Yeah.
No, I didn't go see Taylor Swift. So
Oh,
yeah,
why
yeah,
not?
yeah. You know what? That's a good answer. I have no answer. I like a movie, so I like a concert movie. So
Yeah.
So I could do that.
I hear the popcorn for Taylor Swift was even more expensive because it comes with a special little container thing.
Well, of course.
Not that popcorn's not expensive enough.
We need
movies.
we need commemorative stuff for Taylor. I have no problem with that at all.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good.
So anyway, it's gonna be it's gonna be a good month and lots to do.
Get on, you who are looking to feed somebody on Thanksgiving Day. There some of the just our schools. You could call a school and say, is there a family that I could sponsor?
Sure, great idea.
And whether you cook it yourself, or I know McLeod's, Maynard's, there's all these McCormick Woods, there's all these restaurants that are doing these prepackaged meals as well. And you could, as easy as doing that for somebody at risk in our neighborhood, in your neighborhood.
Sure.
You would be very surprised to know that people up and down your block are in need right now. And so let's just start this well. It's the pebbles in the pond right now. You want to do something for Thanksgiving, and there's people that are in need on Thanksgiving. So take that next step. It's not going to be an easy thing where you just go down to the Sons of Norway Hall and you put in an hour of adding some food to a tray for somebody, because that's not there. But there's some people in homes in your neighborhood that if you can do it, do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing too right now is if while you're out grocery shopping, grab a couple extra cans of something or a couple extra boxes of stuffing and take them to the food bank.
Yeah, take them right to the food bank, the ShareNet, the Fish line. There's
CK Food Bank.
CK Food Bank, the Bremerton. There's a number of different organizations, and all of them are in need right now. And so and get into a habit of volunteering there as well. It's not just Thanksgiving. If you have that day, look at some of your other ones and stuff like that. So,
Well, people are hungry all the time, year round. Year round. So
lean into a couple of the easy organizations here in town, where we don't have to start something new, and assist them where you can. So
And then let's start something new because, you know, you don't have enough to do and I don't have enough to do. So, right? Just do something else. I know.
Funny girl. You
I
wonder
know.
which one of the two of us is a funny person?
I know. Yeah.
Scott married her, okay?
I don't get paid to be a comedian.
Yeah.
I should.
But you funny girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Hey,
Hey.
it's 5:40
Well, we went too long.
Tuesday.
But
Well,
it's that time of year where we may take an extra minute, especially when we're talking about good things going on in our community. And the good things happen when you lean in and get involved. So play well.
absolutely.
Yeah.
What's going to take?
Go do some veteran stuff and prepare for Thanksgiving for others. And just know we love you. Yeah.
Absolutely. Have a great day.
Hey, come out and see me tomorrow night.
Yeah, McCormick Woods.
Yeah, come on
What
out.
time? 7?
7 o'clock. Yeah.
Get there early if you want to eat.
Yeah. The kitchen closes at 7, so it starts at 7. How does that work? Get there early, get some food ordered, and have some of those boneless chicken wings with me. They're so good.
I love chicken.
Oh yeah, I get it. The blue cheese salad and then the boneless chicken wings, and I have Now it's gonna be. That's what I'm doing tomorrow night. Yeah.
Who's hungry now?
Yeah. Talked you right into it. Thanks everybody. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks, Marn, for
sure.
letting everybody know about that amazing event. And hey, Saturday, go Dogs, Utah. And for my friends who are Cougars and Oregon fans who I had lunch with today, that's why I'm wearing the colors. And I wear them well, don't I?
Mm-hmm. We were at a concert the other night or Saturday night. We were at an event and Scott's watching the football game.
As he should.
On his phone.
It's his rarefied air. I mean, 8-0. Yeah, this is good stuff.
That's pretty incredible.
Bring it, folks. Go Dogs. Love you guys.
All right.
9-0. Yeah, look at that. There's math involved.
Who needs math?
Yeah.
Take care. Bye, friends.
Take care, everybody. Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you.
Woohoo.